Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something, a conversation that to me I just feel like it needs to be had. Maybe my experience will help someone or someone that's going through this, some of the things that I've already been through. This clearly is not going to be a makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm sorry about that. But, we have more time for that later. I feel like today I need to talk about more important things that are going on currently that need to be addressed, if you understand where I'm coming from. So like I said, this is not about a look. This is about a cause and about a movement, and this is about a change for equality for African Americans and racial injustice for the Black community, which is my community. You guys don't let this hair color and the hair grade fool you. I'm 100% African American. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and jump in and get started. Because I want to make this quick, but I still want to be able to get my point across, okay? And I still want to be able to share and help others. So, my first experience with racism started, I would say, when I was in middle school. I was called the N-word, which I can't say here on YouTube or they'll flag me, but I was called the N-word. I don't know if we were kids or maybe we were playing a game and maybe this child got angry. And of course it was someone that was non-Black, of course. I don't remember all the details, but for whatever reason, I didn't deserve to be called that. And I was angry. And I had always seen on TV, things like that of racism from years ago, 1950s, stuff like that, 60s. But I had never experienced that, and it made me feel angry. And then it happened again in high school, and it just really completely changed my outlook on life, to be honest with you. It changed the way I looked at certain people, because again, in high school when it happened to me, it happened again by another non-Black person. It was someone who was Caucasian. So it was very hurtful. It was extremely hurtful. It was definitely an eye-opener for me. That was my first real experience. Those were my first real experiences of racism. It started young, very young for me. And to me, I think that that type of behavior, the use of that word for someone to call you that at that young of an age, that is learned behavior. That is something that is taught at home, or maybe it's taught by someone you're hanging around, someone that you associate with. But that is definitely learned behavior. I don't think kids don't grow up knowing anything about differentiation of skin color unless it's being talked about, okay, in some sort of environment. Of course, we can look at each other and see that, okay, yeah, she may be a little bit lighter than me, or she's extremely, but she's a lot lighter than me, or she's a lot darker than me, or whatever. But to me, that's learned behavior. And then also too, even after high school, even in the workplace, as you guys know, I work in corporate America full-time. That is my full-time job, real estate full-time. And even years ago, I would see racial inequality, decisions being made based on a person's skin color. It was clear as day. It was just racism, pure as day. And because I would be processing mortgage loans, I do real estate full time, and I would be processing mortgage loans, and I would see two people with the same credit score, about the same amount of income and same amount of assets, but they would offer the white person a conventional loan, and they would give the Black person with the same qualifications, everything, same qualifications, they would give them an FHA loan. And I was just like, okay. I'm just like, I don't understand that. What is the reasoning for that? If they both have the same qualifications, why is this person being given a conventional loan and this other person is being given a government loan? Not unless it was by choice. By chance, I knew the person that they were doing that loan for. I knew them because it was my hairstylist at the time. And I had to ask and be sure. I'm like, well, what type of loan did you ask for? her response was, well, this is just what the loan officer offered to me, and this is what they told me that would be a good fit for me. What do you call that? What is that? So I just don't understand. And even also too, not only do I do real estate full-time, I do makeup on the side. And I've experienced it in that as well. It's just like, you know, I've had people who are not of African-American descent ask me, you know, have you ever done a Hispanic's makeup before? Have you ever done a white person's makeup before? Or when you come in the room and you're working with a group of people for freelance and you're doing a big wedding, and you know, you go in the room and you're the only black person in the room, and then everybody just gets quiet and they're just looking at you. Especially the people of the older generation of that party that are non-black. And they're just staring at you, you know, looking you up and down, just staring at you, and just extra cautious, extra nervous, just always holding the mirror up. Like, what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? I don't understand that. What is the problem? You know? Because to me, the way I see it is, I've done makeup for all races. It doesn't matter what race you are. To me, it's just a change of foundation and concealer. I don't see what the big deal is. I really don't get that. Racism happens in all different areas. It happens in the workplace. It's just like, you know, naturally, this is my natural voice. This is what I was born with. So this is what I know. Then you have people who have lighter voices and they sound more jollier, and, you know, it just sounds better. And because this is the way that I naturally talk, it's a tone that they don't like. You know, it's a tone, or they're threatened by it, or they take my natural voice that I'm talking in, oh, she has an attitude. You know? And I'm just like, I don't understand it. This is who I am. And my whole thought process with that is just that I'm not going to dumb down who I am as a person, because I'm a very confident person. Not arrogant, no, but I am very confident in what I do. And I don't feel like I should have to dumb that down just to make someone else comfortable. I don't see the need to do that. Some people are just even threatened of the fact that I'm a black woman. And in my profession, I know what I'm talking about. I'm very experienced on what I do, you know, whether that be the real estate or the makeup. And this is my voice. I'm not going to fake and pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm not going to fake and pretend to have, you know, hi, how you doing? You know, I'd say good morning, how are you? That's just me. I'm not gonna be like, hi, how are you? And then I'm not gonna do that because it makes you more comfortable. That does not make sense to me. I'm gonna be who I am, you know, and you should accept me as who I am. This is my voice. This is my God-given voice. This is how I talk. Morning, noon, or night. Good morning, good afternoon. Hey, how you doing? This is it. This is me. One thing I want to say is be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Always be professional in whatever you do. Be professional, but don't dumb down who you are. You know, if you're smart, you know your stuff, don't let them undermine you. Don't let them dumb you down. Don't feel like you have to dumb down in order to be accepted. I'm just not about that. I've never been about that, and I never will be about that. And I teach my son that. Speaking of that, the moment I got pregnant, I was just, my main concern, to be honest with you, was like, oh my God, I'm going to be raising a black man. My biggest fear is that he's going to have to experience, or he's going to have a bad experience dealing with a police officer. You know what I mean? He's going to be treated a certain way because he is a black man by a police officer. I don't understand why we are seen as a threat. I don't understand that. And so that has always been my biggest fear. And I've started talking to him now, even at the age of 6. He's 6 years old, but he comprehends extremely well. And so to him, I've already been talking to him now about things that's going on, because he understands it. And, you know, little by little, getting him ready for things they may happen in life for him, because he will grow up to be a black man. The whole purpose of me making this video is just kind of to share with you guys what I've experienced in my life as a black woman, and you know, just to let you know that, you know, we're all in this together. All we want is equality. All we want is, we want the racial injustice to stop. I am so tired, I'm sick and tired of seeing our black men, black young boys, middle-aged boys, black men getting killed by the police for no reason. It's just, it's scary. It needs to stop. And the most important thing that we as a people have to do, yeah, we can protest and protest, and protesting has done a lot. It has done a lot for us throughout history. Even up to today, protesting has done a lot. But the work is still not done. We have to go out there and vote. Period. You have to go out there and vote. If you want change, you have to go out there and vote. If you're not going to vote, you cannot complain. You have nothing to say about anything, because you're not doing anything. So if you want to see a change, you need to do something. You know, you can post on social media and make people aware and do all that. I can make these videos all day, but if I don't go out there and vote, all of this is pointless. It means nothing, because I didn't go out there and do my part. Voting makes a difference. Each vote makes a difference. In order to make a difference, we have to go out there and be more proactive. And it all starts with voting. That's the main thing. So I hope that this video has helped someone. If you guys want to comment below about your experiences, or if you can relate to what I'm talking about or what I have talked about in this video, please feel free to comment below. You guys, don't forget to share. If you want to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe. To all of my new subscribers, hello to you guys. I will be back to doing makeup really soon, but I just felt the need to get this video out because this is very important to me. It has a lot to do with my future. It has a lot to do with my son's future, and a lot of other black people in my, in my community. We want change. We want justice. We want equality. Why is there so much to ask for? Why are we still having to go through this in the year 2020? And even still, black men are still getting killed. Even after George Floyd, black men are still getting killed, shot and killed for no reason. They could be minding their own business. We're still getting killed. This is why we are screaming that Black Lives Matter. Okay? And like I've stated before, like many have stated before, all lives cannot matter until Black Lives Matter as well. Okay? So when you say all, we need to be included in that, and we don't feel included because we're the ones getting killed. So yeah, that is a problem for me. So, I just wanted to speak on it with you guys. I wanted to share my thoughts about it, my experiences. Again, I hope this helped a lot of you. If so, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. And I do have more content on the way. Stay tuned. Don't forget to go out there and vote. And just keep spreading the news, you guys. Anything that you can do to help, to raise awareness, anything you can do for change within the black community, do it. You know what I mean? But most of all, go out there and vote. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.